Okay, hello again. I just wanted to go make another video here for showing this tool that I made for Python that can give you the mathematical formulas, constants formulas for electromagnetic wave analysis. This one tool, all you need is one input of wavelength, and it'll give you all of the measurements, the locked in measurements of the constants formulas. In my last video, ChatGPT had a good point. I was pointing out how in somebody else's online video that they were only performing mathematical demonstration for only one formula, and I pointed out that if you know wavelength, then you should be able to get all of the measurements. So instead of showing an example of somebody else's work, I'm just going to go into a full example of how this tool works and show how useful it is when it comes to electromagnetic wave analysis. So we'll start off with a wavelength of 500 nanometers, and I'll show you how it works here. All you got to do is put the code into Python, and it'll calculate all of the locked in measurements for me for all of the constants formulas. And here they are. Okay, and it also does a sanity check. Make sure that all the calculations are accurate to mechanical precision, and it'll give you temperature, force, gravity, velocity, mass, momentum, energy, radius, frequency, all from one input of wavelength. And it'll go down to machine precision too. Okay, and we can do any wavelength. We can put in, well, let's see, what's another one? 126. So I'm not, we can just do any wavelength you want, and it'll give us the locked in measurements for all of the constants formulas. See, because every wavelength has a locked in measurement with the speed of light. And because you have a locked in measurement with the speed of light, you can then use the family tree of constants formulas to go from wavelength to frequency, from frequency to angular velocity. You can go from wavelength, if you treat wavelength as a circumference, then you can go to radius, and then you can go to wave number, then the period of time, then to energy in joules, then energy in electron volts, momentum, mass, velocity, force, gravity, and temperature, all from the one input of wavelength. Because that's what the constants do. The formulas, they are a family tree of formulas that all interconnect to each other with the speed of light. And that's how you get all of the results, all of the locked in results for all of the formulas every time. It doesn't matter what wavelength you use. You can even go beyond the Planck scale as well. See, there they all are. You can also go into way down beyond the Planck scale. So if we do like a bunch of zeros here, you go way past the Planck scale. And let's see what it gives us this time. See, so it doesn't matter what size wavelength you put in. And there they are. See, these are some enormous numbers. I mean, look at this force times 10 to the 138. The frequency is all the way to times 10 to the 8. Oh, that's angular velocity. No, frequency is No, that is frequency right there. It's hertz. So yeah, it's times 10 to the 89th hertz. So that's an enormous frequency. So these are kind of ridiculous numbers, but my point stands. You can use any number wavelength you want with this tool, and it'll accurately give you all other measurements of the constants formulas, no matter what wavelength you put in. It doesn't matter. That's how these constants formulas work. You start with wavelength, and you get all other measurements, the locked in measurement. Every single wavelength number has a locked in measurement, and that's what this tool will give you, making light analysis of wavelengths much easier, much faster, and a lot more comprehensive than just doing one of these formulas at a time. So this is a research tool for studying light and for studying the physical material that the light is coming from. Okay? So I'm not putting down anybody else's work. I'm offering this tool for research and education purposes, and it is not available for free for commercial purposes. You'll have to contact me in order to use this tool for commercial purposes. So thank you for watching, and hopefully this tool will be of some use for education out there. Thank you for watching.